Welcome to Simply Fun's online school of playology. Today we'll find out which dinosaurs can live through the worst dangerous events and natural disasters in Simply Fun's Dinosaur Challenge. Dinosaur Challenge can be played with 2 to 4 players and is designed to be played with players aged 10 and up. The game helps players learn dinosaur facts that are then applied to situational analysis as players determine which traits give their dinosaurs the best chance for survival, considering the specific challenge they are facing, like fires, floods, and droughts. Every Dinosaur Challenge box contains 36 dinosaur cards and 18 challenge discs. The dinosaur cards each represent a different dinosaur and list 4 generic traits: toughness, size, speed, and flexibility. The dinosaur on the card is rated by bars next to each of the traits from 1 to 5, according to their individual strengths within the traits. For example, the Stegosaurus isn't very fast or very tough, but he is very big and quite flexible. The challenge discs indicate which dangerous event or disaster your dinosaur will have to overcome in each round. The front of the card shows the specific challenge, while the back of the card shows the traits that can best deal with that challenge. To set up the game, mix up all the challenge discs and place them in a stack in the center of the play area, with the challenge pictures showing face up. Then, shuffle all the dinosaur cards and deal each player 3 cards. Place the remaining dinosaur cards next to the challenge discs, where everyone can reach them. To begin play, the first player to name a time period from the dinosaur age, like Triassic, selects the top challenge disc and reads it aloud to the rest of the players. For example, the challenge card could be a flash flood. In this case, only some of the traits would be advantageous. Others might actually hinder a dinosaur from surviving the challenge. On the next challenge card, however, a completely different trait might be favored. Now, all players look at their dinosaur cards and decide which one of the dinosaurs in their hand could best beat the challenge according to their combination of traits. Before choosing, each player should consider 2 things. What traits does a dinosaur need to win the challenge? And which dinosaur in his hand has the highest score in that trait? Note that some dinosaurs have bonus traits: meat-eating, plant-eating, and flying. Certain challenge cards give extra points to dinosaurs with bonus traits. These bonus traits are revealed in the scoring phase. If a player sees the bonus trait picture on the back of the challenge disc, as well as on his dinosaur card, he wins the bonus point. Once players have picked their dinosaur cards, the beginning player flips over the challenge disc and reads the answer out loud. Using our example, escaping a flash flood would favor a fast dinosaur and give a bonus point to a dinosaur that could fly. In this case, if a player had chosen Scaphanathus, whose speed ranks 4 and has the bonus of flying, that player would score 5 points and win the round. After the players add up their trait and bonus points, they read their points out loud, and the player with the highest score wins the round and gets to keep the challenge disc. After the challenge has been won in that round, all the dinosaur cards that were played are placed on the discard pile. Players then refill their hands, so each has 3 cards for the next round. Rounds are repeated with new challenge cards and new dinosaur card selections until all the challenge discs have been won. If dinosaur cards run out before that, simply reshuffle the discard pile to start a new deck. Sometimes, players will have a tie score during the individual challenges. To break the tie, players compare all the trait scores on their dinosaur cards, one by one, starting with the top trait and working down, until one dinosaur's trait is higher. For example, in this case, Player 1 and Player 2 have equal scores on toughness and size, but in the speed category, Player 2's dinosaur is faster, so he wins the standoff. Once all challenge discs are complete, players add up the discs they've won, and the player with the most discs wins the game. Dinosaur Challenge is the ultimate game of survival of the fittest. Play your cards right and win the challenge.